Ever since I started talking about Haiti 4 years ago, many people thought that I started doing that just to bash Haitians. No, I was making a historical distinction between Haitian culture and Dominican culture in the history of the Caribbeans. I said, what if I run for president of Haiti? Many Haitians said, oh, that's crazy. You're not Haitian. But I am Dominican. And I'm also native of the Caribbean. What's the difference? I have Native American blood of the entire island. I also have African blood, not from the same place as Haiti, 1804, but my ancestors did fight on the African side, who were Dominicans, African ancestors in 1508. We also fought in 1521. We also fought with Lemba in the 1530s. And we also fought continuing, 1821, 1865. So, that's the bloodline I come from. So when you're trying to run the Haitian side, no, I'm not trying to run any Haitian side. The whole island is native territory, right? The whole island is native territory. The difference is now there's governments, right? Now there's sovereign state of Haiti and obviously the Dominican Republic. They're two different. If I have Native American blood of North America and the Caribbeans, right? The whole island is Arawaco territory, right? Because Dominicans have lived on the island even before we mixed with our African relatives for thousands of years, right? 500 years, because after post, colonization and mixture, right? And Haitians 300 years. So however you want to think about Dominican history or Haitians, right? And the thing is that the problems that we see in the Caribbean are not people generated, they're governmental and system generated. I'm not betraying Dominicans by trying to build a better Haiti. That would actually help the Dominican Republic, reducing the mass migration, because if Haiti's fixed, then there's less mass migration on the DR side. Now, when you're saying that Dominicans hate Haitians, that's completely false. 80% of the people who work in construction trade in the DR are Haitians. I've known Haitians myself personally since I was a kid, and many Dominicans have friends or are married with Haitians. So it has nothing to do with Haitians being from Haiti. It's just the mass illegal migration, right? And a lot of people confuse personal situations with governmental issues. And that's one of the reasons I'm asking Haitians to give me that opportunity to do what Bukele did, but it's going to be a lot harder, obviously, in Haiti. And we're going to have to fight if you want to rebuild Haiti and make it great. It's not going to be easy, and I'm not I'm not somebody easy to deal with, right? So just so that people understand, and think about it. If I'm Dominican going to Haiti, what does that tell you about my personality, right? That tells you I'm not willing to, I'm willing to take risk, and I'm not scared of anything that comes in my way, right? I'm not hiding my profile, any of these things. And I directly debated and talked to Haitians about some of these issues for years now, right? And if the situation were different, would a Haitian do the same on the DR side? It's not about me wanting to be just president of Haiti, right? But it's also about improving the situation for our Caribbean people. Whether that is in Haiti, whether that is in Jamaica, whether that is in the DR, that's the reason I'm doing it. So now you understand why. So don't come to me on the internet and YouTube talking about things that, if you're not from these cultures, if you're Mexican or if you're from another culture, you don't understand the Caribbean history. Don't come to me talking about, oh, Dominicans just want to run on the Haitian side. Well, Dominicans, we have native blood of the entire Caribbean, right? And then on my side, I have African blood of the first African people who came into the Americas. So that's something Haitians do respect. Because when you mention Lemba, or when you mention Luperon, or when you mention Maria Lofa, Haitians know what I'm talking about. And people in Africa know what I'm talking about. It's not about taking anybody's thing. It's about improving the situation for people. Haitians are people, Dominicans are people, and their governments, they're interfering with the rights of people to live normal lives. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fix the situation. If they decide to work with me, you're going to have to fight for it, but we could build it. And it's not about crying online. It's about taking action.